The man had just walked out of the supermarket when two cocky punks set their sights on him. One of them even smacked his hat right off his head. Jimmy made it look like he was just picking up his hat, but really he was looking for an opening.
Fuck you!
After he got what he needed, he hustled back to the car and signaled his girlfriend to peel out of there. But here's the thing, the two punks caught up to them anyway and started beating the crap out of Jimmy. Luckily his girlfriend grabbed her pepper spray and blasted them with it, which finally got the punks off their backs. But those two punks had taken a beating, so they sure weren't gonna let Jimmy off the hook. Sure enough, the two punks tracked Jimmy down to his house pretty quick. His elderly grandfather was the only one home at the time. Before Grandpa even had a chance to ask what was going on, the punks started laying into him with punches and kicks. They didn't let up until the old man couldn't move anymore. By the time the cops found him, Grandpa wasn't breathing. When Jimmy got the news from the police, he completely lost it. All he wanted was to take those punks out right then and there. He grabbed his hunting rifle and headed off to avenge his grandfather. Right then Rip happened to spot him. After hearing the whole story, Rip told him to put the gun down and said to him, "If you take them out like this, you'll spend the rest of your life behind bars." But Rip had a better way to deal with them, without bringing any unwanted heat down on themselves. That night, Rip and the boys grabbed their gear, and the whole crew headed out to get payback for Jimmy. Pretty soon they pulled up at the punk's place. After peeking through the window and making sure they were dead asleep, the crew got straight to work. They started by using a power drill to bore through the floor of the trailer. Then they grabbed a propane tank and ran a gas line straight up into the room to make it look like a gas leak accident. But just when it looked like the plan was going off without a hitch, Jimmy suddenly showed up. He walked right into the place, first grabbed his grandfather's belt, then beat the living hell out of the punks, because Jimmy wasn't about to let them off that easy. But the place was seconds away from blowing up, so Jimmy had no choice but to clear out. The punks were too pissed to let it go, grabbed a gun and came chasing after them. And just like that, the crew helped Jimmy get his revenge. In that moment Jimmy held the belt and finally let himself cry it all out.